that I envisioned eventually a country club without a golf course. From 3 acres back then to 27 now, from 15,000 square feet to soon to be 250,000 square feet, from 300 members to 12,000 members, from a handful of employees to 500 employees. Charlie Minter and my other partners, Peter Brahms and Howard Berlin. Without them, it never would have gotten to where it was. They built a 15,000 square foot building, which became in 1978 in May, it opened up as the Newtown Racquetball Club. It had 11 courts. Not much more, a little universal gym, some locker rooms, a front desk. So when I first got here in 1981 in that May, it was early on that I met Linda Mitchell, who was involved in Group X. History will tell you Linda Mitchell's been with me ever since 37 years. I converted a couple of the courts, Court 1 and 2, made that downstairs exercise equipment, the upstairs Group X, or again, aerobic dancing back in the Jane Fonda days. As we went along, we were selling memberships for that. 37 years later, we're nothing like we originally were. There was 11 courts then, there's none now. I think I got rid of the last ones in the mid-90s. Try to figure out, well, what is it that people want? What the people want is where the market should take. We're having right now, we're undertaking the largest expansion in the history of the NAC. It will be somewhere between a $10 and $15 million project when it's all said and done. It will enhance what we think is one of the top clubs in the country, maybe the world, to the point where we think that we will be on par with anybody in the industry. The locker rooms, making them more like what you'd see at a resort. We're putting in boutique style Group X classes and yoga and the Mind Body studios, so that each one of those studios are designed specifically for that modality. If it's hot yoga, it's designed specifically for hot yoga. We're having a larger room called the Factory, which will be more for the Zumba, more high energy type classes. We're doing a 6-zone center, which was in the back of the club. Now it's going to move to the front. So we're building an 8,000 square foot wellness wing on that. Created a wellness, hospital wellness affiliation with Capital Health and the Rothman Institute, which is that partnership will enable us to deliver a more medically sound exercise wellness experience here at the NAC for all our members. That's phase one I just discussed. We have a vision to be the best in the industry, and that's the global industry. And I do believe when this is done, the facilities combined with the staff we have, I think we will be regarded as one of the top 3 health clubs in the world. I'm proud to say that I'm the last man standing. All my other partners, they stepped aside. Without them, it never would have gotten to where it was. They've invested on our vision, and frankly, I've made the decision to do this. It doesn't make economic sense. That's one reason why my 2 partners left 3 years ago, because it really doesn't create revenue. But what it does is create something that hasn't been done in the industry. And I think I like to call it a legacy project. I mean, long after I'm gone, I think this club will stand the test of time. And if there's one thing you get in life is one shot to make your mark and leave your mark.